Hi.
Hi.
Hello. How are you? Okay. So, what does Central Park mean to you? A very deep question.
Yeah. Central Park is it's an inside joke.
It's an inside joke. Actually, this is kind of, we came here many years ago for a girls' trip, and we're back because it's kind of we had a wonderful experience here. We were at Tavern on the Green, and came back, and now it's just one of these things where we just want to kick back, lay back, and relax, enjoy the peacefulness of it, and on a beautiful day. And what's interesting is the city around us is so hustle and bustle, and it's so calm and relaxing here. It's such a difference, which is very amazing.
No, it's definitely, I always, as a native New Yorker, always lived here. Whenever I come into the park, I come down.
Yeah.
And I go out of the park and I lapse right back into that New Yorker. And I always say, as I'm going out of the park, let me see if I can just maintain it.
Walk back in.
And I like how many people
cooler.
actually use the park. And we came this visit we wanted to act like natives, like we wanted not to look like tourists.
Mm-hmm.
So we figured, well, we'll go to Central Park and we're going to hang out. We're not going to do the pedicabs. We're just going to beat around the park like if we really lived here.
Live like a New Yorker. There's a lot to be said about a New Yorker. Resiliency of New Yorkers.
Okay, so what do you see when you walk around the park? What do you see in the people as far as diversity?
Yes, very eclectic.
Yeah.
Very eclectic. Somebody for everybody. Something for everybody.
No, and you know what? It's interesting is where I'm from Florida. You see people dressed up. You see people very casual in workout clothes. When people are at the park in Florida, they're just shorts and a t-shirt. And it's interesting to see people use a park as if they were in their work clothes and enjoying the peacefulness of it, or eating their lunch, or I guess coming down, or just having a Zen moment. Which in Florida they don't do that. It's moms are there with their kids, or they're exercising, and that's it. It's kind of nice to see people use it for many different things and not just for exercise.
Yeah. I mean, you're right in the aspect that when I do look around, I see people that dress to the nines, and then I see people not dressed to the nines.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's fair game for everybody. It doesn't matter who you are, what you have, what you're wearing.
No, I mean, the woman that was just sitting next to us was in a suit. She had a hat on, and she was enjoying her day sitting in the park. Like, I can't even imagine in Florida or anywhere, Ohio, we also live there, dressed like that to go to the park. So it's nice.
Yeah, it's diversity to the hilt.
Yes.
Okay, so hold up your pictures.
Yes.
Now, I just took those recently, 15 minutes or so. What do those pictures mean to you?
Well, for me, it means 34 years and counting is actually what I'm going to call my photo. Jenny has been my best friend since we were in 9th grade. We see each other frequently, and I live in Florida, she lives in Ohio. We still manage to get together a lot, and we've had some great memories and experiences together, and this weekend is going to be another one. And actually what we're doing right now is another experience that is going to go down in the book as something that I can write down, like just spending the time with you, taking this picture. It's something that we'll have to remember.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
to kind of bring everybody together. As I had some conversation with somebody saying, we're just losing touch with that, just by the phones and everything. And what you have in your hand is something physical.
Right. It's not on a memory stick.
No, and what I like about this, it's like what's old is new again, and I like how the old stuff is coming back.
Right.
Vinyls are coming back. I like instant gratification of getting my picture right now, and this is nice. It's
very cool.
Yeah, and I like it's the two of us in a picture that is a memory now. I can go home and say, look what we did.
Okay.
And look where we were.
Right.
34 years, a
Mall
long time.
Central Park.
She moved away from Cleveland. How long ago was that?
93.
93. And I was so sad. I don't know why I was sad. I should have known.
We made it happen that we still see each other.
Yeah.
She's my best friend.
She didn't move away from me. She moved away together.
I didn't move. Yeah, I didn't move away to get away from her. I would have taken her with me if I could. But yeah, we've had some good times. Lots of good times together. And
Okay, we're blubbering.
now we're blubbering. Now we're looking like
It's not a good look.
Yeah. But
Okay. All right. So let me ask you. Let's say, the film that was used to take those pictures is the last of it, pretty much in the world. Some of it.
Yeah, isn't the way Kodak or someone is like,
Well, Fuji discontinued the black and white a year and a half ago. So whatever I can buy out there, that's it.
Yeah.
And whatever people have, so it's going to disappear. That particular film, that particular old style Polaroid film, the way from the 60s. Now, let's say when your kids are growing up, you had to tell them what a Polaroid is.
oh yeah.
But because the film's gone, and because you don't have pictures or anything to show them what it is, what would you tell them? How would you explain it to them without really having anything visual to show, to explain?
we do have something visual
No,
now.
but you wouldn't have
Or
that.
vintage. I think this, like, more specifically, the black and white leaves more to the imagination, like colors. It kind of makes you think, well, what time of year is it? Like, you kind of look at it more closely. It doesn't. I don't know. You have to think about it more. I think it's kind of cool.
But you wouldn't have that to show them.
Yeah.
You have to say, well, what someone said in the last interview, it's an instant memory. So you have nothing to. It's an instant memory that you can hold in your hand.
It is.
And your heart.
Yeah.
And I think I would probably. I would probably not so much talk even about the film, but the experience is what I would probably talk about.
Okay. Yeah, sure, of course.
But what's nice is I would actually have. What's nice is having this to actually show, because a lot of times it's like you have to grab your phone,
Yeah.
and like sift through and look for it, and it's nice.
What would the experience be? Well, I already know what the experience is now, obviously. But what would the experience be if you took that picture with your phone?
It wouldn't be the same.
Right. I probably wouldn't go home, send it somewhere, have it printed, get a frame. I shouldn't say I wouldn't, but I definitely will do this one. Like, I'll make sure I'll put it someplace where it doesn't get wrecked up, and
No, and I think just doing this interview now is looking at the difference. Is making it more of an experience.
think about it.
Yeah, I think if we would have just went and had our picture taken and walked away,
Yeah.
I think we would have probably even looked at this picture differently.
Yep.
So thank you.
Yes. Whoa.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
please, go pick it up. It's all right. They're very resilient.
So I think by doing the interview, I think it changed, or I shouldn't say changed, it added to this. You know, we're going to a concert tonight, which is why we came to New York, and which is kind of our, and it's always been an emotional bonding, is going to see U2 in concert. So it's like, we had an emotional morning down at 9/11 Museum, so it's been one of those days. And so this is
Roller coaster day.
it's been a roller coaster day, but
That's okay.
this is a good thing. This is like we have a strong bond, and this is a good thing. And I thank you for making it more of an experience. Like now I can go. This is what we did. This wasn't just seeing a street vendor and taking a picture. It was creating more of a memory.
So what stopped you? What's when you walked by? You know, what said? You just said to yourself that you had to capture this moment, or something.
I like. We have one of those little Polaroid
Right.
cameras.
Oh, you told me that.
I started a thing. I have a summer home in Ohio, and I started a thing whenever we get a lot of company, and when people come to visit, I always take a Polaroid, and of the people that come, and I date it, and I put it on this board, and just so I have that memory of who's been at my house and times or something that we've done. And when I saw the Polaroid picture and it said vintage, I'm like, well, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't tacky.
Right, they're different.
Like a lot of the stuff I find is tacky, and this wasn't. And this kind of related to creating experiences, which is kind of like my big mantra now, is having experiences. I said, Jenny, I think we should do that. And she goes, do what? I'm like, that. And so we walked back, and then I was asking the people that you would photograph. And you know, frankly, I didn't expect to get out of this what we did. So, you know, when you talked about the added stuff like this.
I think he knew all along.
I always know.
I think he psychoanalyzed us, and we didn't even know it.
No. That's the whole problem here, is that I have to pitch it to people, and I know that, you know, if they're willing, you know, that they'll get something out of it.
Do you pitch it to everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some people just like, you know,
Yeah.
some people just, you know, they don't want to be on Facebook. They don't want to be anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Anonymity.
I respect that. It's fine. But people can be very paranoid.
I know, but on the flip side, I don't even look at it so much as being on a Facebook page or being on a YouTube page. I'm looking at it as taking a simple Polaroid picture and usually taking a photo is not an experience, it's just taking a picture.
Sometimes it's a task.
Yeah, but you've taken a picture and you've made it an experience. And so, and it might be different for some people, maybe because we do have like such a long history together. We have a close bond, and we've been dear friends for so long. Maybe, you know, other people may not have the same experience that we're having right now. But you took taking a picture and you made it an experience, and that's.
We've been
So
blessed.
it's not about going on Facebook or YouTube or having your picture, you know, on social media. For me, it's about you took something very simple in what everybody does, plastering their pictures everywhere, and you made it something very special.
Yeah, well, it's too bad that everybody else that says no doesn't.
Yeah.
It's very hard to convince people. They have preconceived notions which unfortunately I can understand, not because people are afraid of certain things that they don't know, but
or they don't want to take the time. Some of them might be like, we don't have time for this. And
Well, I know when they say that, they say, oh, we have to go.
yeah,
We have somewhere to be. I know what they just,
Keep
people
moving.
can't just say, well, I'm sorry.
yeah.
But there are people who say, no, it's not for me. I'll do the picture. But I'm not good at interviews. Not everybody says that. But I do get people that I interview. Well, I bring them to they want to do the whole process. And at the end of it, they're like thanking me. They're like, oh, because they went to the whole thing. They didn't expect what you're saying.
Right. But if you think about it, you could probably meet so many interesting people. You could probably put together a coffee table book.
Yeah, well, that's the idea. It's the idea.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
could be on the cover. Just kidding.
Cover girls.
Just kidding.
Oh,
Or if you
goodness.
need a centerfold, this would look really good as a centerfold. I'm just kidding. But not really.
Oh, goodness.
All right. So what are your plans with the picture?
Mine is going in a frame.
Yeah.
Mine's
Oops.
going in a frame.
Sir, excuse me, you dropped something?
Mine's going to be in a frame in my.
Yeah. Ditto.
Mine will go in a frame in my house in Ohio, and then it's going to go on my passenger seat when I'm driving back to Florida. You'll be riding shotgun.
Yeah,
Jenny.
shotgun, kitchen table.
And then,
You're slinging hash.
Yeah, and then I'll have it like in my kitchen when I'm cooking, and it will actually probably be in my main living
Oh,
area.
goodness.
Of,
Flat Stanley.
take it wherever I go.
Oh, goodness.
And then I actually probably will scan this, and I probably will put it as postage. Because,
It's all right. And you can always take a picture of that
Yeah.
and upload it to the page.
yeah, and I may do that too. I don't know, but it's definitely going in a frame.
Thank you. Thank you for your gift.
Yeah, this was. We came with no intentions to buy anything else. We're not going to go shopping.
Locals don't buy that stuff.
Yeah, locals don't. We're not going shopping. We're just going to beat around town and just act like natives. And then we bought something.
You weren't like a local, but locals just take the picture and run.
Yeah,
They
but
don't bother with the other stuff. Some do, I should say that.
But we bought an experience.
Yes.
So we didn't. It's not like we. We definitely did not waste our money. And this was.
Well, I got
Picture is
43
worth 1,000 words.
This memory card has 40 seconds left. So, let me. Where are you from?
We're both from outside of Cleveland.
And
I live in Florida now, but I have a summer home in Ohio. Jenny lives in Ohio.
what are your first names?
I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Michelle.
Any last thoughts before the memory card finishes in 16 seconds?
Thank you for your gift.
Thank you.
Very creative. Very clever.
And I love this girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ditto. Noogie.
Best friends. BFF. Love you like a sister.
Oh, goodness.